Hello, and welcome to this audio journal that I call a podcast. It's about 10:51 at night. I'm driving home from the Gentleman of Earthly Desires house. I just dropped him off. I played a prank on him before I became Christian. And so to kind of atone for playing that prank on him, I took him to a movie and bought him food and everything. Because it wasn't like that bad of a prank, but, I still played the prank and I still felt bad about it. And so I took him to see Karate Kid Legends because I knew he would want to see that movie because he likes the Cobra Kai show. And it was a good movie. There was things about the movie that I really liked, because I trained in boxing and I did some BJJ. I like the martial arts. I like martial arts movies. So I did find a lot of things that I like about the movie. Mainly the portrayal of martial arts. But there were things that kind of stuck out as kind of odd choices to my view, or in my opinion. The main antagonist of the film is this kid that's won the New York Five Boroughs karate tournament year after year after year. And throughout the movie, or at one point in the movie, it's revealed that the winner gets $50,000. And so wouldn't this kid just become a professional fighter? Wouldn't the UFC or something go, we gotta sign some sort of developmental contract and sequester this kid away to some sort of Jackson Wink Academy or AKA or something like that. It doesn't make sense that he would just continually compete in this tournament if he wins it year after year after year and he's got $50,000. If I won 50 grand in a karate tournament, I would pursue other ventures after that. I would pursue martial arts filmmaking. I would try to be like Scott Adkins or Michael Jai White or something like that, rather than just continually being in this tournament, because I'd prioritize my own health, and fighting is putting your health at risk regardless. So the main kid, I don't want to reveal too much about the movie because I guess somebody might want to see it, and I don't really want to spend that much time just kind of jabbering about the movie, going point by point about the movie. There was a guy in front of me just driving around in a very curious manner. I had no idea what he was doing. And he's trying to back out onto a main road, you shouldn't do, in my opinion. So that kid that wins the karate tournament, that's the main antagonist, it doesn't make sense to me. And then the protagonist is this kid from China named Li Fong. He trained at Jackie Chan's dojo in Beijing, and his mother is a doctor. So his mother moves to New York City. His mother takes a residency or whatever. I don't think it's a residency. I don't know what you call like a doctor taking a job in another city. But she takes a job in New York City. And the first night he's there in New York City, the mother kind of messing up, I guess. This ain't gonna be a good one, but I'm uploading it regardless. The mother does not want Li Fong to fight. His brother trained in the martial arts, and his brother passed away, and she thinks it's due to the violent nature of martial arts. So, specifically Kung Fu. And so they moved to New York, and on the first night in New York, Li Fong goes, I'm going to try and step out and get something for dinner. And he goes to a pizza parlor near his house, which there are many in New York. And at this pizza parlor, he meets the main love interest, this girl. I think her name is Mia. And her father, who is a retired boxer. And as he gets to know Mia, it's revealed that Mia used to be in a relationship with the antagonist. And and then it's also revealed at another point that the gym that the antagonist trains at, the gym owner, lent money to Mia's father, and Mia's father can't pay him back, so he's loan sharking, and he's the victim of a loan. He's basically being hounded by a loan shark, and that sucks, because loan sharking is bad, in my opinion. There's a scene where Mia and Li Fong are on the subway because Mia's motor scooter broke down. And while Mia and Li Fong are on the subway, the antagonist, whose name is Connor, is on the subway as well. Connor backfists Li Fong and gives him a black eye. And then Li Fong and Mia go back to the pizza shop that Mia's father owns. And Mia's father puts makeup on Li Fong's black eye, and so he can go home and have his mom not be suspicious that he was fighting, even though he wasn't fighting. He was assaulted. He was hit with a back fist. I understand that his mother might be doubtful of the story, but if people don't believe your story when you're telling the truth, I stick to the story because it's the truth. I know it to be the truth because it's what happened. But his mother, without even explaining that he was just assaulted, his mother gives him just like a tongue lashing about fighting and all this stuff, and she's like, I told you I don't want you fighting, and all that stuff. And then she sets him up with a tutor. The tutor is basically a splitting image of my roommate, and that was very funny to me. he's really not that important of a character, though. He's a good character, but he's not that important of a character. And after that, and then later on in the movie, Li Fong is confronted by Connor, and they have a one-on-one fight. Li Fong tries to hit Connor with a move that his deceased brother had taught him before, and Connor just sees it coming, and counters it very effortlessly, and the fight gets broken up, and Li Fong is heartbroken that I guess he didn't win the fight. Well, he's not heartbroken. Connor says, "Oh, why don't you fight me in the tournament where there will be no one to save you?" And that's all good, I guess. Then later on, there's some guys from the gym where the owner loaned Mia's father money. They go to rough up Mia's father, and Li Fong comes down the fire escape, and Li Fong beats up 3 adults armed with like weapons. He beats them up, and the father of Mia goes, "I want you to train me in Kung Fu." And Li Fong then trains Mia's father in Kung Fu to enhance his boxing, and I liked that. As a boxer, I enjoyed it because he did the be like water thing that Bruce Lee did, and I'm a total mark for Bruce Lee. I love Bruce Lee. So it continues on to where before the father asks Li Fong to train him, the father reveals that he's lined up a prize fight with a big enough purse to pay back the loan shark. And so Li Fong helps him train. We go to it gets to the point where the fight, the loan shark and his goons are there, and they're like, "Oh, we bet on the other guy. And we hate you because we want to see you get beaten up because you owe us money. Why wouldn't you just, like, as a loan shark, because you're already loan sharking, why don't you, like, just go add on to your, like, nefariousness and just say, take a dive, you know, so, you don't lose money, and it would be like a win-win for the loan shark and the guy that took out the loan. However, the movie didn't think that way, and I think that's kind of silly, because I could totally foresee someone that's willing to loan shark, that bets on fights, and has a guy with an outstanding bet in the fights telling that guy to take a dive. I don't know. It just makes sense to me. So, I digress. The boxing match happens. The dad, he's not that good at first. He's not implementing his kung fu. Or whatever, and then out of nowhere he hits a very effective 1-inch punch that gets a knockdown. So that's in boxing, that's a 10-8 round, meaning he's basically swung the momentum of the fight. And then he starts piecing up his opponent. And the loan shark out in the crowd starts telling his opponent to hit Mia's father with elbows. So his opponent starts elbowing him and holding and hitting, doing all sorts of illegal things in boxing. And the referee's like, hey, that's illegal. And then so the opponent attacks the referee. This fight is over. The money is awarded to Mia's father at this point. But for whatever reason, nobody stops the opponent, and he continues to assault Mia's father, who I guess is his central nervous system imploded from an elbow strike, and was unable to retaliate in any meaningful way. I understand what it is to get rocked, but it just seemed like so over dramatic, the way Mia's father got beat up by the opponent, who then attacked the referee. Then Mia's opponent, or Mia's father, is taken to the hospital, and this causes Li Fong to have flashbacks of the night his brother died. And it's revealed that his brother, it's later revealed that his brother had won a kung fu tournament, and the guy that he beat was a sore loser, and so him and some other guys attacked Li Fong and his brother, and Li Fong's brother got stabbed with a knife and he passed away, unfortunately. It's a very sad, tragic backstory. I know it sounds like I'm dumping on the movie, but I actually did enjoy the movie. It's just these plot points are just bad. In my opinion, are not bad, but they're just not well thought out. Not like it kind of seems like this is like a second or third draft that just they said, this is the film, I'm fine with this. Anyways, because he has flashbacks of his brother getting stabbed, he's like rendered motionless. That I believe, because trauma, I can see doing something like that to someone. And, I'm not one to like be picky about that. So there we go. And then I have to say, I forgot to mention that on the night of the fight, the Mia's father's fight, the romance angle of Mia and Li Fong started. And that one was also that also was executed decently well. It was executed well enough to where I didn't have any issue with it. It didn't feel ham-fisted or anything like that. But it was cut short due to Li Fong having a traumatic response and not being able to go into the hospital to stand by Mia's father, who he had been training. So that's when Jackie Chan comes to New York because he wants to talk to Li Fong, and then he convinces that Li Fong to train again, because after the fight, Li Fong, after Mia's father got beat up really bad, who incidentally the doctor that was working on Mia's father was Lee Fong's mother. I don't know why I blanked on that. Sorry. So Jackie Chan comes to talk to Lee Fong, and he gets him to not abandon the martial arts. And Lee Fong says, Lee Fong and Jackie Chan start training at the tutor's rooftop garden. The tutor is an excellent bro, by the way, because he was doing everything he can to help cultivate the romance between Lee Fong and Mia. And friends like that are worth their weight in gold, in my opinion. So Lee Fong Lee Fong and his master Jackie Chan, they train in the rooftop garden, but then Jackie Chan takes a trip to California where he meets Daniel-san, Ralph Macchio. And he tells Ralph Macchio, oh, I want my pupil to they're training for the New York karate tournament, by the way. And it's for Lee Fong to make peace with his brother's death and find fulfillment in the martial arts, as well as make peace with what had happened with Mia and her father. And Jackie Chan goes and he tells Ralph Macchio in California that, hey, we can't. I need you to come train my pupil Lee Fong. And they talk about Mr. Miyagi, and Ralph Macchio says, I can't come to California. But then Jackie Chan says, I can't come to New York. Ralph Macchio says he can't come to New York. Jackie Chan says, I'll see you in the Big Apple. And lo and behold, Ralph Macchio shows up, and he trains Lee Fong. And Lee Fong does really well in the tournament and makes it to the finals, to where he fights Connor. The way this training arc with Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio was not comically short, but it was kind of odd how short it was, because this is what you want from the movie. This is what you want from the movie, and they're giving you as little of it as possible. By the way, I want to compliment the kid that plays Lee Fong, because he's basically like Jackie Chan 2.0. He has like the perfect Jackie Chan mannerisms. He's got that slapstick style. Like Jackie Chan, what makes him a great martial arts actor is not like, oh yes, his techniques are awesome and whatnot, like where you see him like piecing people up. But the thing that makes Jackie Chan's movies great is Jackie Chan gets smacked around. And Lee Fong, the kid that played Lee Fong, did the same thing. Like, he would get smacked around and he'd sell it. Like, he was good. Like, hats off to him. Great performance. Basically Jackie Chan 2.0. I saw that in the fight where he beat up 3 adult men, but but struggled against another teenager somehow. Well, that's always going to bother me. So Lee Fong fights Connor in the end, and true to form, he beats Connor. And then Connor attacks him, And after the fight, but Li Fong like subdues him, and then he like has like the perfect opportunity to punch him while he's down, but he punches beside Connor's head, helps him up, and they bow to each other. And it's a very good ending. I give this movie a 6.5 out of 10. If I give it a letter grade, it's got a B, like not a B plus, not a B minus, just a B. Above average film. There's little things about it that bug me. All in all, it was pretty good. Worth seeing it, especially on value night. Anyways, at long last, if you listen to this, thank you.